EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed. We're ready for football at Huntington Bank Field here in Cleveland. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Cleveland Browns. On one side, Mike McDaniel spent the 2014 season here as the wide receivers coach with Cleveland then head coach Mike Pettin. Across from him, it's Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they... Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It is the rookie Ryan Fitzgerald who gets this started. Off we go from Cleveland. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. They're led out by the MVP of Super Bowl 59, quarterback Jalen Hurts.
And while I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards, if I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
At the 26-yard line.
A second down throw for Hurts. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third and short, Hurts will throw. He's going to be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a first down.
That's good for the Dolphins. First down.
Give left side. Here comes Robinson. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's another Dolphins.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He finds his big tight end, Everett. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And here's Bijan. Robinson hit. He's lost the ball. The Browns say they have it, and they do.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, like, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They are led out by the quarterback, formerly University of Tennessee. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
The Dolphins first
on the give, it's Robinson. And he's able to fight through one tackle here. Pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a pickup at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go again with Robinson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. He's dropped for the loss of a yard. Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Really smart play, especially considering how early it is in the game. If something's not there, don't force it. Just throw it away and play the next snap.
And oh, how about this early on? They blocked the kick. But he's not going to be able to advance past the marker. He is stopped short. And the block kick leads to a turnover on down.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
First carry now for Rico Dowdle. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9.
2nd and a yard.
2nd and a yard at the 27-yard line.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. And he's going to have a Browns first down. They'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
That's good for a Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. John Campbell, first-round pick out of Bama. There for the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. He's got the first-round pick, Tedero McMillan. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Now Milton. Lockett on the slant. He's got it. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On play action, here's Milton. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. 3rd down, they need 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Zone read, and it's a give to Dillon. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down. So they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Dolphins offense and running back Bijan Robinson headed back onto the field. He's run well here in the first half of the season. As you see there, he's the NFL's rushing leader coming into this weekend. That caught over the middle, it's Wilson. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Open man is Reed. He's got it. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They get 18 on that one. First down, Miami.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver?
That is intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And he is going to score. A to this one. It is a pick six to make it a 6-0 lead.
Hey, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick six.
Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead.
Dolphins nothing.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Coverage by Byron Murphy.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline.
And remember, he threw that pick six on the previous drive, so don't think that's still not in the back of his head. He's certainly not going to risk giving the ball away again, and good decision there to just throw it away.
Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. The Browns offense getting set to get back to work. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll run with Dowdle. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
On the tackle. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now Dowdle. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense headed back to take over once more. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Hurts. He's got the big tight end, Everett, down the field. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. We are through 1. It's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the 2nd quarter. Here's 1st and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. They'll run with Robinson. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 17-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On play action, here's Hurts. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that that they're still in scoring position, but with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Hurts. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
For the field goal, a 42-yard attempt.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Dolphins are on the board. It's 7-3. So Pinheiro had the field goal a moment ago. Now he's back out to kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Browns offense ready to get back at it. So far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, won it twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. Drive will start on the ground. They'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Gonna lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
His throw left side is complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A gain of 24 through the air. 1st down, Cleveland.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical 3rd down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent.
Oh, the ball's out.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The Dolphins offense and running back Bijan Robinson headed back onto the field. He's been a machine in the red zone here first couple of months of the season. In fact, leading the NFL in rushing touchdowns. They'll put Everett in motion here. And he'll get forward for about a yard. It was Derek Barnes with the stop.
Derek Barnes on the tackle. 1-yard gain.
Off the play fake, Hurts. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick 6 in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision. Doesn't take any chances. Smart move.
That'll be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Derek Barnes. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
The Browns offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
And he'll get about 4 out of that run. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
That's good for a Browns first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Milton. Flush to his right. Now he'll run it. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
Gain of 19 yards. That's another Browns first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
That's another Browns first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Dowdle will score. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Fitzgerald down for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Browns extend their advantage to 14-3. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The Dolphins offense make their way out, take over once more. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with first and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
He was defended by Deron Bland.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Everett. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big-time play for the Dolphins. An even 40 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Second and 10.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
It's third and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll take a shot, looking for Wilson. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson at that time. And it's going to be fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Browns offense and running back Rico Dowdle getting set for this next drive. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards. Marking at the 29.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Milton. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They get 12 yards on that pass. It's a Browns 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. Built into the air on 2nd down. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on 3rd and inches. This one finds Lockett down the left side. Here comes 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
Now good up the middle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Cleveland.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The RPO pass taken by McMillan. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half.
At the 23-yard line.
2nd down, they need 7. Throwing is Milton. Out quickly to Lockett. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Short throw. Caught by the tight end, Gray. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Browns can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. 3 seconds, all that remain in this 1st half, as that one's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this 1st half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short...
And instead, why don't we get right back to it, as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. There you see Kevin Stefanski, twice NFL Coach of the Year. His Browns begin their next possession. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll be set up now. A up past the 40 with that one. A nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Give up the middle to the big back, Dillon. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Ball placed at the 45 for second and 5.
At the 45-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll push forward for about a yard. That's Josh Campbell getting in there to make the play. Here's a third down and 4. To the air, it's Milton. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Really nice job here in the second half for this defense to come out and make a play. That last sack's going to go a long way to getting off the field, getting the offense the ball back, and see if they can chip away.
The Browns getting their punting team out there. Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. The Dolphins offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Gotta get that rally going. It starts with first and 7. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up
Second and 7. Another run here for Robinson. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On third down, it's Hurts. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And this is not going to do the trick. Unable to get back to the line of scrimmage. And it leads to fourth down. A fair catch will be taken here with that flag down by the punter. And this might keep the drive alive. They'll come up here, first and 10. And here's Bijan. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and a yard. Hurts. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
And they'll throw here with Hurts. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. They'll go. It's Robinson. And he's going to have a Dolphins first down. He's brought down after a gain of 7 on 4th and 2.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Miami.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew it was coming and still couldn't stop it.
And a nice job, able to dance away and get forward for a pickup of a half dozen.
Brings up second and 4.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down.
On the ground, it's Robinson. going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Hurts. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd down. Here's Hurts out of the gun. That is caught. Hurts gets the grab. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Robinson trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
One more time, it's Robinson. And he will power his way into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Dolphins. His 12th touchdown of the year. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Browns offense and running back Rico Dowdle getting set for this next drive. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the top of the conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. First play of the drive, and here's Dillon. And he'll take this to about the 28. John Campbell, first-round pick out of Bama. There for the stop.
2 yards on the pickup.
2nd down and 8. Looking to throw, it's Milton. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Just on the Hargrave. A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. This pressure is relentless. They get him again. Avon Thibodeau, former 5th overall pick, in there to drop him.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully, and that's where he'll turn it over to the offense.
At their own 36
The Dolphins offense and running back Bijan Robinson headed back onto the field. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. This one is caught by Reed. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
A gain of 13 yards. First down.
We'll run it here with Robinson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Number 14 with a pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
Dolphins, 1st down. A gain of 14. First down, Miami.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll put Everett in motion here. They'll begin the 4th by giving it to Robinson. And he will get into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Dolphins. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, but we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 17.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This taken in at the 8-yard line. Ooh, terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Browns offense and running back Rico Dowdle getting set for this next drive. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. That one's hauled in the side by McMillan. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Browns first down.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 6.
Throwing, Milton. The ball comes out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. Important punt here in this tie game late. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. The Dolphins offense and Jalen Hurts getting set for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On the give,